Scorpio, your week beginning the 3rd of November forecast sees a week full of action, and it does include your two rulers. Mars, your traditional ruler, makes its way out of your sign and into Sagittarius on Tuesday, but it does go immediately opposite the energies of Uranus. You might find yourself minded to be a bit more impulsive about a spending decision. But also, Mars is going to forge a very powerful link to Pluto, initially your modern ruler. And Pluto will feature later in the week as Venus arrives in your sign. But that link between Mars and Pluto creates an awful lot of thrust, determination, but critically desire. If you're wanting to change something around your home, for example, that may be where you get the impulse to splash that cash. But we do have a full moon on Wednesday, and that brings sharply into focus relationship issues, but perhaps not as you see it. If you've been very focused on what's important to you of late, and it wouldn't be a surprise with Mars being in your sign along with Mercury and the Sun, someone may suggest over the next couple of weeks that you've been too single-minded, too focused, and therefore not as available as you could be for them. But perhaps, to be honest, Scorpio, you've been in deep thought about a particular relationship and feeling that it might be at a bit of a crossroads. With Venus, the planet of relating, arriving in your sign on Thursday, it's an opportunity to draw a line in the cosmic sand. You'll move much more into the present. If you have been thinking about someone from your past, reminiscing, or there has been a breakdown in a tie, a separation, or you've been more mindful of the more sensitive side of a relationship, I feel you're going to be much more in the mood to engage, and the full moon could push you, along with Venus and Mars moving, to have that key conversation. But Venus does square off to Pluto, your modern ruler. So the second time of the week it features, and that suggests if the way you see something is very different to someone else, it could create a lot of tension. It may even be with someone in your family. Now later in the week, Uranus inverts back into the sign of Taurus, your relationship sector, where he was until the 7th of July, from the early part of March 2019, and may have brought lots of changes, insights, perhaps even unpredictability around certain involvements in the interim. And from now through to the end of April, that energy can show itself again. So I feel Venus moving into your sign is a great opportunity to refresh your personal image, to get on the front foot if there has been a parting and you want to re-engage with others. But it also can be a time to get the dialogue going, and with Uranus moving back into your sector of relationships, Uranus is a truth seeker, and it could see that part of you that can be quite bold and to the point, opening up. So after a period of keeping some of your relating cards closer to your chest, or being very focused on your individual pursuits, you're going to be much more in the mood to get the conversations going as this week goes on. If you would like to have a one-to-one with me, please check out my testimonials below. I'm sharing a few of the latest ones on screen now. Also, with year 2026 racing towards us, if you'd like to order your forecast for next year, totally unique to you, you can do so now. Get the rest of this year free, but also get 30% off together with my Life Roadmap report. That will give you searing insights to the patterns that have played out in your life so far, and an awareness of that together with your forecast will help you to plan your moves ahead really well. You also get your free Zodiac, Indian, Chinese and love written forecast for each zodiac sign for next year too, as a free gift. Please see below for more.